Hi everyone, so today I am back. And when I say I am back, it's because I am back. I have been gone for about a month now, so mid-November. I haven't uploaded any videos. And I guess I needed kind of a break, but then I also had to travel and stuff like that. So I will talk about that more in another video, but yeah, today I decided to come back with a get ready with me video. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this makeup look, and if you would like to see how I got this makeup look and what I used, please keep watching and we will get right into the video. I just feel like I should do a get ready with me and talk to you guys. So I'm going to be using products that I already love and that I used all year long, and also products that are kind of like a repurchase to me. First, I'm going to apply the Christian Dior Creme de Rose. Yeah, Creme de Rose. And this is a smoothing, plumping lip balm. Now, I really don't notice anything plumping about it, really, but yeah, I really like it. Pink, and it smells amazing. It smells really good. It smells like roses. Alright, so usually during this time of the year, my skin is super dry to the point where it's like flaking off around my nose, and my forehead feels extremely tight and everything, but I don't feel that way this winter actually. Today I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional Smoothing Primer. So I took it with me to LA and I took it to Mexico, and I love this stuff. I don't know like why I neglect it sometimes, because this is the best pore minimizing primer that I've ever used. You know, sometimes I would just put this on during the day and some sunscreen, and I was good to go. I have to say I took two foundations. I took the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Foundation, and this is waterproof. So I took this one, which is really full coverage, but like it says, it's waterproof. And I took my favorite foundation of all time, and this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the stick form. So I discovered this last year and I fell in love with it. I've honestly been using this foundation non-stop ever since I bought it. This foundation I used on a lot of people when I was in Mexico that were close to my skin tone, and they absolutely loved it. I used this, and I also took from like my makeup kit, I took my Mayron Celebrate HD foundations, which come in a jar, and people just absolutely love that foundation. So what I did is I took 3 colors. I took a medium foundation in the Mayron, and I took a really light foundation that, you know, her really pale skin tones, and a dark foundation, and I would just customize whatever color I needed. Not like I took them because, you know, just in case anyone wanted me to do their makeup. That's the foundations that I used over there on other people, and then this is what I used on myself. And I just love how flawless this foundation is. And yeah, it just looks like your actual skin, but flawless. Okay, I knew I forgot something. I was going to use this LA Girl Pro Prep high definition primer, and I completely forgot. We'll save it for next time. Alright, so now I'm going to do a little bit of concealing and contouring. To conceal, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. This is the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And then for contouring, I'm going to be using the Match Master Concealer by MAC. And this is in the shade, this is the shade 8.0. Going to start off with my forehead. And my Urban Decay concealer is in light neutral. And I do like the fact that it's not like cakey looking or anything like that. It's actually really just flawless looking. I'm going to be using the MAC 132 brush. So I'm just patting it into the skin. I don't like to like buff concealer in. So now I'm going to continue contouring. So I'm going to draw a line going like this. And I do like to take it a little bit higher because if you take it too low, it's going to look like your cheeks are sagging. And then I just draw it downwards. Now I'm going to be using the e.l.f. small stippling brush. And oh my gosh, I completely forgot to tell you guys, my nails look horrible because I have been using purple shampoo, you know, to like keep the blonde and prevent the brassiness. But also my nails just fell off one by one, my fake nails, and I haven't gone to get them redone, which I probably won't, and I'm going to wait maybe a month or so because my nails are super sensitive right now. And that's probably because I practically ripped them off. But yeah, that's why my nails look horrible. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera just because I wanted to save some time. And if you guys want to see like an updated eyebrow tutorial, I will do that. But I used a different color now because my hair color has changed. So I am currently using Taupe by Anastasia. This is the Dip Brow Pomade. And it's a little bit ashy. And it's like a brownie ashy color. So I don't know. I think I'm going to try and get blonde just to see if it makes a difference, because I feel like this one is like I feel like this one is perfect for the outer part of the brow, but for the inner part of the brow, I would like something a little lighter. So yeah, that's what I used, the Dip Brow Pomade. For the brush, I used my Anastasia brush. So this one is in number 15. This is my favorite eyebrow brush ever. Alright, so now I'm going to bake the under eye area. And for that I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I only use this on the under eye area, and for the rest of my face, if I want to set it with a translucent powder, I've been using the It Cosmetics by Pores, because this one I feel like it's perfect for this area, but not for setting the whole face. So first I'm going to fix my concealer because it's creased on me since I haven't set it. So yeah. Now if you guys also want a video on how to bake and the way that I bake or anything like that, any questions that you might have about that, I can do that for you guys. So I'm going to be using one of these cosmetic sponges. I pick up the product on the sponge, and then I just begin to place it on the under eye area, like that. And I like to bake around my nose also because I get shiny there and I don't like that. And then I just do a little bit on the forehead. So I like to leave it there for a few minutes while I do something else. So what I'm going to be doing now is priming my eyelids with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and yeah, this is, my favorite eye primer of all time. Now I'm just applying this Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC with this Real Techniques brush that I think came like in one of the eye brush kits. Alright, so now that that's on, I'm going to set the whole eye area with a skin tone color. So the skin tone color that I prefer using is by MAC, and the reason is because it is matte square. So that means it's a matte, but it's like extra matte and pigmented, so I prefer that. So yeah, the matte squared color by MAC I'm going to be using is Blanc Type. So it's just a skin toned shade, but it is extremely pigmented and soft. So as you can see, it is really pigmented, and that's why I like it. It just makes everything blending all together easier. So I always lay down this on myself as a base. Now I don't really do it on other people. I don't know why, but I always do it on myself for some reason. I just feel like we have a different way of doing our makeup when it's on ourselves, and then when it's on someone else, of course, everything kind of changes a bit. Alright, so now I'm ready to remove the translucent powder. So what I do is I just grab a clean brush. So this one is the setting brush by Real Techniques, and I dust it off. Now, I have one for applying my highlight to the cheekbones, and I also have this one which I dust off my powder with, and I also use it for applying like the highlight shades for the under eye area. So that's my two purposes for this brush. So now what I'm going to do is apply some bronzer. So I'm going to be using the NYX bronzer, and this is in the shade Medium. Now this one is a repurchase. I've had this before, but I gave it away to someone, I believe. So yeah, this is the first time I'm gonna use it in a very long time. So we'll see if I still like this. I would say it's a bit warm, like it reminds me of my MAC Give Me Sun. Now just a bit to the forehead to set the concealer that I use to contour with. So yeah, towards the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure I didn't even show this in the haul, because during the Sephora VIB sale, I purchased some stuff, and I didn't really do a haul video. So I bought this contour shade in Los Cabos, and I love this. It's neutral with a hint of, well, a lot of grayish tone in it. And I like the gray tone in it because it's enough to create a shadow, but it's not too intense. It's not like too dramatic, you know? So I have been using that with this brush by Sephora, and this is a Pro Mini Full Coverage brush. Now, when I saw this, I right away thought contour brush. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't look extreme. It just creates like a perfect shadow for light skin tones. There are darker shades, so you know, whatever you need, but I really like the formula. It's really soft and silky and really easy to blend, and I was really shocked because I don't really go for Sephora brand products. So now that I applied the contour to the cheek area, I'm going to clean that up with my Laura Mercier translucent powder again. So then I will just dust it off, but for now, we're just going to let it set into the skin. Alright, so the first color that I'm going to take is this one right here, which is a very light brown with just a little bit of peach in it. And for that, I'm using this Sedona lace brush. And I like it because it's really like a really big blending brush, and it's perfect for adding your blending color and making it look really diffused. So now from my Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, I'm going to take the color Nooner, this color right here. So I'm going to apply it with the MAC 221 brush, and I like this brush for applying color, but really into the crease. So when I don't want it to go too high up, I use this. And just go back and forth. Now I'm going back with my blending color and reapplying that. And I'm just using it on the upper crease just to diffuse the top of where Nooner ends. Alright, so now I'm going to be mixing two shades, and this is first Print by MAC, which is a gray color, I really like this gray shade. And I'm going to mix it with Deep Damson. And this is just such a pretty burgundy color. Like a deep, deep plum burgundy shade. And yeah, it's one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to use the EB21 by Sedona Lace. So what I'm going to do is first lay it down on the outer corner of the eye. So yeah, first right here on the outer portion, and then I'm going to go upwards. Alright, now I can begin to blend it out. Now, when I begin to blend out eyeshadow, I like to kind of do it step by step. So right now, I'm just using this brush to soften out the color. I don't really need this anymore. Okay, so we're just going to soften up the color first, and for that I go in circular motions and then I go in. Now I'm going to mix my blending color with Nooner and apply it to the upper crease, and that's just going to help blend everything and soften it up a bit. So alright, so now I'm going to take NARS eyeshadow, and this is the dual intensity eyeshadow in Himalaya. So I'm just going to wet my brush with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray, and yeah, that's just going to wet the eyeshadow. So I'm using it to wet the eyeshadow and make it a lot more intense. And these are meant to be used wet or dry, so that's what I'm doing. So you can see it just makes it super intense. It just makes it a lot more shimmery and a bit more like foiled looking. Alright, so now to the inner third of the bottom lash line, I'm applying Himalaya. And now I'm going to take some Deep Damson and apply it to the bottom lash line. Alright, so now I'm just going to try to find some lashes. And, oh, for my mascara, I'm actually going to use a mascara that I have been obsessed with lately. And this is the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte Cosmetics. I got this with my eyelash curler. So yeah, it came with this lash curler. And then I will apply some falsies on top of that. Well, so now for my blush, I'm going to mix Fetish. So this is Fetish by Urban Decay. I'm going to mix this with Prism by MAC. And the reason that I like to mix these two is because Fetish is a little bit of a deeper plum, and Prism is a lot more of a just a nude blush. So this is like my go-to everyday blush. And I don't know, I just feel like it creates the prettiest light nude plum shade. Alright, so now for my highlight, I'm first going to lay down a base, a cream color base by MAC, and this is in Pearl. This is like my all-time favorite cream color base, and I like it because it's such a pretty highlight, even by itself, but if you put another shade on top of it, it'll just make it extra highlight. And on top of that, I'm going to apply Starlight. And this one is by Anastasia. So I'm going to line my lips with Rockin' Rose. And on top of that, I'm going to be using this NYX matte lipstick in Euro Trash, which is the weirdest name, but okay. Alright, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me video. I'm hoping it won't turn out to be really long. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and that you liked this more cooler tone purpley plum look that I did today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!